Welcome to episode 54, Dusty fans. This is a big one. Dusty and I unlock a new production chain. I continue to make a complete hash of our silage operation. Oh, and we almost hit $1 million bucks.
Well, good morning, y'all. I'm here at my carpentry taking a look at what we got in stock. We're pretty low on wood here. We got plenty of planks coming in from the sawmill, but I'd really like to get some lumber directly in here. It doubles our production, gives us a lot more dollabucks when we come to selling day. Problem is, right now we ain't got enough trees, so I can foresee in the future us purchasing some more land. I reckon if we can get ourselves a nice plot, we can get grass on there, we can get trees on there, maybe even start to grow our own. We can invest in some new equipment and really get down with the wood. But still, that's a plan for another day. I think this month we got a bit of selling to do, and I think YouTube guys' idea to fix our screw up last month might just come into fruition. So stick around and see if we can pull a magic bunny out of a hat on this one. I reckon we're gonna make a whole load of money again this month.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I think we've got a good month coming up. We've got a little bit of selling to do, and I think we will finally get round to cultivating those fields, the big ones in front of me, and we can start to think about whether or not we get crops in next month. I'm just sat here at the baker's, just had a lovely cup of coffee. I'm ready to kickstart the day. Let's have a look at where we are in terms of status. January, it's nearly 8 AM. The sun is starting to come up ever so slightly earlier each month, which is brilliant. $502,000 bucks in the bank. Now, those of you who follow closely will realise that $502,000 bucks is a bit of a margin off where we actually finished last month. So yes, I've been spending again behind the scenes. I'm going to take you over there right now. So you'll all be familiar with the major part of our operation, which is up here on the hill. We've got our barn, we've got our main warehouse and all of our greenhouses and brewery, and we will slowly add more into that space. But our recent purchase of our potato production has started off so well that I thought we would add to it. So on the right hand side there, as you can see, is a new production chain. And we're really quite excited about this one. This is oil, ladies and gentlemen. So we are going to be making various types of oil for consumption. We've got sunflower oil, canola oil, and of course, as you know, we had tons of sunflower seeds left over and we could have just sold them. But I thought, hey ho, if we put some oil production here, we can also feed our potatoes and start to create our own crisps, our own chips. So we are on to an absolute winner. We need to do a little bit of tidying up. We were working hard through the night here. We've got one of our portable light generators, so I need to disable that and get that back up to the homestead. And of course, we've got our trailers, which were full of seeds. So while we're here, let's have a quick look at where we are with production. And there we are creating sunflower oil. We stuck in all of our sunflower seeds. I don't see there's any other use for those. And so we are just going to generate sunflower oil. We now have the opportunity to stick canola in there. So oilseed rape, as we call it in the UK, and also make canola oil. We've got lots of options. But the important thing is if we jump up to our potato production for potato chips, then you will find that we can now use that oil and get it onto our fries. Now, I just need to check actually, what oil does it need? That's really frustrating. So it needs canola oil to get going, as you can see. We haven't got that. We are producing sunflower oil at the moment, but we now know, so next season we are going to stick in canola rather than sunflowers to make sure that we can get enough oil into this production chain. As you can see, we are already producing, which is fantastic. So the fact that we got this in at the end of last month, worked through the night, got everything up, fantastic. We are producing. So I think our $1 million buck mark, our target that has been our target from day one over 5 years here in Erlengrat, we are going to make it, I think, within the next 12 months. We've got some selling to do today, which we'll get to straight away. We're going to try and fix our little bit of a cock up from last month in terms of selling grass instead of silage. That's all ready to go. I think we're going to have, I'm hoping we're going to have close on, I don't know, maybe 750, $750,000 in the bank by the end of today. And then we are just a spit away from making that 1 million mark. One of the first things I'm going to do is just use the Bowser over there and get some water into our potato production. That can keep that going. We do need to get some sort of automated water down here. We may have to set up a tank at some point. That won't be too difficult. The problem is where to put it. There's a small, you can see it just by the Bowser there, there's a small hand pump, but that really isn't man enough to keep this operation going. So let me just get this tipped off. There should be a full load in here, and then these potatoes can keep churning out into fries. There we go, this is going to take a full Bowser, I would expect. Won't take long to offload all of this. And there we go, we are all good. 30 potatoes plus 20 water equals 40 French fries.
Weather forecast says we got snow coming in later on. Price is looking good on lettuce, but I reckon I'll get rid of those tomatoes as well. However, I think we'll keep hold of our strawberries for now. Looks like we'll get a better price in February. I'm gonna grab the truck out, get those things sold at the supermarket. Then I'm gonna head down to see Steve at the animal dealer, cause I think we can make some money on that silage. Geez, nearly 100,000 units. 192 pallets. I'm definitely gonna need the trailer. And that is down at Steve's. I'm gonna head down there now, get the silage sold, come back up here and get this lot sold. After this month, I think we're gonna need a bigger bank account.
Now look at that lot there, you can see how busy we were. I'm not entirely sure whether or not we can easily get the sausages on. I'll have to get Steve out with his team to give us a hand. Just about to get out the cab here and the snow has started. So that potentially is going to put an end to any of our field work that we may have got on with today. But for now I'm going to hop out of here and I'm going to head over to the Massey because we've got that one sausage on the trailer. If we get these all loaded and sold, then Dusty can crack on with selling the rest of those veg. I don't think the snow's going to settle, it's only a flurry, but things can change rather rapidly around here, so we just need to be a bit careful. Let's get this thing hitched up. So we are, as I said, in opening on about $500,000 bucks here. I have no idea what we're going to get for this big sausage. It is definitely silage. I'm looking down now at the screen on my HUD and it says we have 45... Yes, 45,000. I was reading that's 450. That would have been insane. 45,000 litres of silage. So let's get this sold. Well, there we go. We've got ourselves 4, 5, 6, 7, possibly 8,000 there. Really isn't what I was expecting in terms of that huge amount, but that's the way of the world at the moment. Just want to swing round here, get myself alongside the next one, get it on the back, and hopefully Steve can come out with one of his... He's got a big telescopic inside, so maybe he can get that loaded on. Ah, there he comes in now. There he is, good old boy. Oh no, it's one of his assistants.
Well, I'll get on with this, YouTube guy. You get back in the Massey.
Nice one, Dusty. Thank you. Let's get that strapped on. I think just 3 will do for now. Right, let's get going. It's always great when you can lean on friends and family and acquaintances. Steve's brilliant here down at the animal dealer. He's been nothing but helpful since we've moved in, so yeah, he's always willing to lend a helping hand. And in all honesty, he's the one who's getting the silage, so there we go. He makes profit at the end of the day. Okay, let's get ourselves in and make probably, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 grand. It really feels like we're just not making the same amount as usual. Here we go, there's 2. Let's edge forward. Another 2 and we're done. So yeah, 4.5-ish, give or take. We're not making huge money on the silage, unfortunately, but at least we're recouping some of the losses that we had after last month. Right, this will be the last one. There we go. I do wonder whether or not it's worth investing in a telehandler.
Christ, these things are damn heavy. Better take it easy here. Don't want to tip myself over.
Okay, this is the last one, 15,000 here, so nowhere near as much as we had on the first round. But yeah, every little helps. I'm pretty disappointed, I must admit, actually. I was expecting there to be a lot more. Right, there we go. That should start to feed in. Coming off. 6,000. Not bad. Not brilliant. Disappointing, but it's better than nothing. Right, let's go and see what else we can sell. Dusty and I had a little break, had a coffee, had a quick chat with Steve, and the snow has stopped, so it's just turned 10 o'clock. We've got more snow coming in later, but I am going to pick up the trailer here, just backing up slowly, and then we're going to head back down to the animal dealer and finish selling the silage that we still got down there, while Dusty loads on all the lettuce and gets that sold. And there he goes, he's just gone past. I think we're going to recoup a little bit of money this month, plus we've got the sales of our lettuce and our various greenhouse produce, so yeah, I think we'll be okay. I'm keen to keep an eye on the oil. That is going to need attending, but for now... Oh, I do also need to turn these lights off. I'll get around to that shortly. Good, right, we can get these loaded on then. I don't know how much we're going to make here, given that the price of silage just seems low at the minute. I'm not entirely sure whether it is low or we're just not selling as much. We have made a bit of a mess of things this month, but yeah, we're just going to have to see. So I'll get the white ones loaded on first and we'll go from there.
Let's get the forklift out. I think this job's gonna take me a while.
Okay, that's looking pretty good. I will take those round first, see how much we can make. So I'm just easing in here. Again, we've got this funny situation. I don't know what's going on here, but it says that I've got 4 what appear to be bales of straw. Now, am I just confusing myself, or is that genuinely something a bit strange? Well, my special detector device that I have here is telling me that I have 7,500 litres of silage in each of these. So, okay, fine. If that's what it's saying we've got, let's sell it. 17,000. That's much better. That's kind of what I'm expecting. Right, let's pick up the rest and see if we can just make a little bit more. Right, I'm loaded. Sorry, mate. Thank you. Let's get these in. I think we might make a decent amount on this load. I think the other silage... Hold on, have I left a bale? No. Panic then. I think the other silage wasn't quite ready, so Steve isn't giving us his best price, which is fair enough. I don't want to leave it any longer. There's every chance that we'll get stumped next month if the prices drop even lower. So let's just get this last lot in and see if we can be done with this year's saga of silage. So we got 20 bales. Let's unload and see what we get. 62,000. That's better. Happy days.
Well, that's one pretty load right there. I put on as much as I could. I think I'm slightly overloaded on the trailer, but that's fine. Ain't many cops around here anyway. And besides, me and the mayor are now pretty good friends, so if I get in a pickle, I'm sure he'll help me out. Now, between you and me, we ain't gonna take this down to the supermarket. I brokered a deal with a hotel, you see, and they're offering a better rate, so I'm gonna jump in the truck here and make some real money. You come along for the ride if you like. Well, my goodness, $105,000 bucks. Computer guy's gonna be pretty chuffed with that. I'm real happy myself. I'm glad I spoke to the hotel manager. That was definitely worth the drive.
I'm just going to drop off the trailer up here because we are now done with all of our bales, which is fantastic. It's been, yeah, a bit of a stressful year when it comes to silage. Normally it's the time of year I get quite excited because it's where the big money comes in, but yeah, we've just made a real hash of it this year. So I kind of just want to put it behind me. Just looking at our French fries here, they really do fluctuate over the season. As you can see, it's up and down, up and down. So I think, well, we know that December was the highest, and I just don't know what's coming in March, April, May, June, and so on. So for now, I'm just going to hold on to them. I don't mind if we end up deep freezing them and they last for a year and we sell them again in December. I don't have a problem with that. We've got the facilities to store. So I'm just going to keep an eye on this. And if anything comes in higher than December, then maybe we'll go for it. But for now, we'll just sit. We've got another flurry of snow coming in at 3 o'clock. I'm just wondering whether or not I can't start cultivating and prepping some fields, you know? So we've kind of missed the window for canola, which is a real shame because we're going to have to wait almost the whole season now to be able to plant that for next year. So we are about 18 months behind with actually starting to make potato chips. But we can get some sunflowers in, definitely. So they'll be going in at March. And obviously our potatoes need to go in to keep that production chain going. Wheat and barley as usual. So I think we can start to prep these fields. Okay, they're going to be perhaps a bit weedy, but yeah, we can put some weed suppressant down and that'll be fine. Then we can plant straight out in March and April. So I'm going to go check the cultivator. Ah, yes, Dusty's still got an awful lot of lettuce to get through. I think it's lettuce, which is now going to be our big favourite for big money over silage, but we'll see what the results are like at the end of this month. So the cultivator is there, but we've also got the drill. Yeah, okay, so this could be an option. This could definitely be an option.
Well, why don't you just take a look at that view, everyone? I ain't been up here for a couple of years now. I think it was around the time I was looking for that cheese. Apparently there's still some out there. I ain't had the time to look, to be honest. But I thought I'd take myself 5 minutes just to pop up and have a look. Breathe in that fresh air. Man, that's crisp. Such a beautiful place. I'm lucky to be up here. I wonder how long it'll last.
Yes, I am going to get everything down to those fields and get going. Even if it does start to snow, I reckon I'll get at least one of them done, and that's prepped and ready to go. Let me just move this out of the way for Dusty. Okay, that will do there. Right, let's get myself backed in here. Where are we going? Can't quite see where the cultivator is. Oh, it's right behind. Okay, so let's just ease our way back in. I do wonder, I have mentioned this before, but I feel like we could be in the market for a new cultivator, one that's just a bit bigger. Let me just get this one folded up so we can transport. All good. So I think I will actually start with this newish field here in front of us. There's no real sort of rhyme or reason behind it. I just feel like it's a new field and it might be fun to do something a bit different. So I'm just going to check the ground and the soil, see if we need to do anything else. It might need some lime, it may need ploughing, in which case we may as well get all that done again ahead of time. But yeah, if I just bring all the equipment down that we need, at least we are ready to get going as and when we feel we're ready to get going. Yes, looking at our HUD here, yes, we've got weeds, we know that, but it needs lime and it needs ploughing, and of course it will need rolling. So I will drop the cultivator off just there, and then I shall head up and go and get ourselves the plough. Right, I found the plough, still down here, that's fine. Let's wheel this over. All clear, straight over. Right, let's turn in here. Look, the oil, yes, the oil needs putting into the warehouse. We'll deal with that. That light, I keep driving past it, I keep meaning to do something with it. Okay, let's start ploughing. Let's start in the bottom corner, I think. We'll do a single headland, give us a bit of space to turn around. More fries. All good. Ah, productions are really coming on now. Let's get this bad boy unfolded. Righto. Okay. Just coming around the top edge, making really good progress. I actually don't think this will take long. This is a absolute beast of a plough.
fully loaded now. I didn't bother putting on a third layer on the trailer there. I gotta come back and pick up the rest anyhow. Okay, I'm gonna run this over to the hotel again. Make some more monies. $71,000. I'm liking this.
Steadily pushing on, making good progress. I can see in my rear view mirror, and obviously when I look out to the side here, that we are creating an awful lot of stones again. So we are going to want to pick those, because that will damage the blades when we come to cultivate. And that's fine. It will mean we'll end up having to stone pick again after cultivating, but yeah, it's all money at the end of the day. It all goes towards lime, and lime actually is quite a good income. All I would say is that I wish there was a bigger machine for picking stones, but I just don't believe there is. Alright, let's get this turned around. Ooh, steady.
I got my third load on. Heading over to the hotel again now. How much we're gonna make? $81,000 bucks. My Christ, lettuce is really bringing in the cash this month.
Right, I'm just about to turn onto my last row. Let me just concentrate on what I'm doing here. Swing left, swing right. Don't really care about that field, should be fine. There we go, we can see that last strip, and then I'll come back and I'll sort the corners out here and over in the distance. Alright, let's just get aligned. And that should be good, yes. So that's not a bad job done, I don't reckon. That is a field ploughed. The other two don't need ploughing. So we could stone pick. That might be a job to do straight after. I want to go catch up with Dusty. I think I've just seen him come over the brow of the hill, entering back into where the warehouse is. So I'm going to finish up here, and then I'll take the plough back up and see if I can catch up with him. I'm getting a bit of slippage here. It is heavy. The Massey's just about got the grunt. And I'm pretty much done. There we go. Ah, that is a fantastic job done. Okay, let's head up and see how Dusty's getting on and see how much money he's making with all that lettuce. Dusty, how you been getting on? You okay?
Yeah, YouTube guy. I'm doing real good. You taking a look at our bank account balance recently?
No, I've not. Do you want me to do it now?
Yeah, go on. Get out your cell phone and take a look.
Alright, 1 second. $860,000 bucks.
Yeah, that's right, YouTube guy. We're rolling.
Dusty, we are so close. Are we gonna do it this month?
Well, I don't know, YouTube guy. I got this lot to put on, and we got a load of tomatoes to bring out as well.
Oh my god, Dusty, I didn't think we'd reach it quite so quickly, especially not with our cock up with the silage. Right, okay, I'm genuinely excited. What are we going to do?
Oh, just hold on there, partner, okay? All I got to do is take this over, get it sold, and do the tomatoes. That's it.
Okay, yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. Fine, okay, deep breaths. Okay, I will, in that case, have a look at the state of the fields, We've got some stones to pick. I might start that, and maybe you can meet me back here after with a final figure.
Yeah, sure thing, YouTube guy. You best get a crate of beers ready. I got a feeling we're gonna want them.
Yes, Dusty, I got a feeling too. Oh, good stuff.
Well, my God, we're real close to hitting our goal here today. I think we're gonna push through when we pick up those tomatoes. I'll best get on and do that right now.
I'm going to get myself all set up and ready for Dusty. There's a couple of tomatoes there. I'm not even going to worry about those. We've got so much in the warehouse. Let's just move the forklift out of the way. And I'm going to get everything out of the warehouse ready. I actually have no idea how much we got in here. I know it's a lot. If we look on the right hand side, it says grass tomatoes, 67,000 units. Alright, let's get that out. That's going to be a total of 136 pallets. My goodness, that's going to be a couple of trips. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get as much out as possible. Let's just get the forks down. I'm going to, in effect, just stack up everything. Oh wow, I haven't really got the power in this forklift. But what I want to do is just make it easy as possible for Dusty to pick everything up. Once I've done this, I may head down and have a look at the stones. Let's get these ones all pushed up. Come on. Come on. I think we're going to be able to treat ourselves to a new telescopic in a couple of months' time. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a huge pile of tomatoes. We are going to hit our target. I am totally surprised. I thought we'd really messed up last month with the silage. We haven't. Look at this lot. It is unreal. Dusty's back. You can see the lorry back there. He's just waiting for me to show you guys all of this. My goodness.
We're gonna make it, everyone. I really think we're gonna make it.
Dusty's off with his first load of tomatoes. I think we were going to have about 2.5 looking at the amount we've got. But in all honesty, I don't really care. We are going to hit our target. I think we are going to hit 1 million. And I'm lost for words. I'm genuinely lost for words. Definitely a struggle getting up the hill here with all of this weight on board. Just pushing the truck as hard as it can. It's a great piece of equipment. I think it's one of my favourite vehicles that we have here at the homestead, I must admit. Dusty, I'm going to just see you around the corner. I want to be here if this is the moment we make $1 million bucks.
Sure thing, YouTube guy. I wouldn't expect anything less. Hold on there, just gotta swing round.
Oh no, that is so cruel, YouTube guy. How can you stop there? I'm sorry, fans. I think we are time on this video. I don't know what the end result is, so you're gonna have to check in with me next episode and see if we actually hit that target. I have every confidence that we will, given that we have a whole load of tomatoes still back down at the main warehouse, but it's good to see it happen actually in video. So check in next month. If you want to be notified of that episode, hit that subscribe button. You'll get a little ping and then you'll know it's dropped. But until next time, thank you as ever for the support. Thank you for the comments. Take care. Bye-bye.